Hello. Hi. Another month, another anti-haul. This time we are talking about the month of March. I keep wanting to talk about April. God, April's just been so good, but no. We're looking back at March. If this is your first time here, hello, hi. Please be nice. My last anti-haul kind of left the circle of subscribers. And it was like the meanest anti-haul I ever had. So that was great. Hopefully this one like stays. I mean, thank you to the people who did subscribe after that. Like, but wow. Okay. Anyway, anti-haul. What this is, I look at the past month, all the releases that came out, anything that had a physical, I will talk about unless I bought it. That is the anti in the anti-haul. We're not buying things. So really what this is I'm just talking about comebacks and debuts and whatnot of the last month, which would be March in this case. If you did want to hear me talk about the stuff I did buy, there is the anti-haul, which can be found on the Oh My Patreon for only $1. I talk about stuff I bought as well as digital singles and things that didn't have a physical, because there were some digital singles I would like to talk about. Like that one, yep. These ones around me, yeah, I want to talk about them. March was good. I liked March. We're back. We're happy again. Yay, K-pop's good again. Yay. I'm glad I'm not going to be all I think I've covered everything. Oh, my playlist. Everything I talk about in this and the anti-haul are in a playlist below in the description, as well as a separate playlist of just my favorites if you want to catch up on the stuff I talk about. But yeah, I'm going to stop yapping and start yapping now about the actual music. So, let's go! IChillin, Feelin Hot. Okay, IChillin did a really weird thing. It's not that weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it. They have been dropping singles like all year long, and then they just now have put them all in a physical, and they added a B-side, which is actually just La Luna 2024 version. Cool. So I did talk about the singles from before on the Oh My Patreon when they dropped. I think they're fine. Now, I do like IChillin. Feel like they're in a bit of an identity crisis, which is not uncommon for new groups. They're trying to find their sound. They're trying to find success. I get it. Fine. Cool. I, however, just really liked their like cute, quirky sound. And they seem to have kind of stepped away from the cute and quirkiness of their debut and, you know, their early tracks. That's a bit of a bummer. Now, I do own an IChillin album. I think it's the only one they've ever had, and I bought it primarily because of La Luna and how much I love La Luna. And they thought they could do it again. No. You can't just put La Luna on there again to get me to buy it. Because honestly, maybe I'm crazy. Is the 2024 version worse? It sounds weird, right? Like, I assume they did it because they added, is it Jiyoon? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Oh, she was one of my favorites on Girl Planet. That's so embarrassing. They've added her to the group since then, so I assume that's why they did it. But it sounds off. Anyway, though, I will not be buying this. XIKERS, House of Tricky, Trial and Error. I feel like if you know me, you shouldn't be that surprised that, like, I don't care for this. God, I hate using this, like, as, like, a way to describe music, but, like, it's loud. And I can sometimes like loud, but maybe I just wasn't in the right, like, headspace for it. Like, I'm sure in a concert setting, probably bangs. I was a little bummed, though, because a lot of my friends, like, really loved this release. I was like, oh, sweet. That means I'll really love it. No, it was not the case, unfortunately. But maybe next time. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy this. Highlight, Switch On, or do I actually call them Beast now? But cool. Old men, ew. We don't like old men. I don't like old men, ew. However, I surprisingly liked this. Body, it's kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Like, there is kind of an annoying sample in the song. I just don't even care about it. I don't know what it is. I just kind of dig the track. Good on them. I'm not really much of like a Highlight Beast fan. So I'll take this. This was good. I liked it. Now, like, the rest of the tracks, B-sides, whatever. But, you know, take the win. Good title. I liked the title. As for buying this, no. I just said that I don't, you know, really like ILLIT or Beast that much. I don't own any of their stuff. It'd be insane if I just bought this. That'd be so random of me. So I'm not gonna do that. Wendy, Wish You Hell. Yes, I bought it. I have a full Red Velvet collection. I almost didn't buy it though. Like, me and my no buying era was so close to not buying it, but I did buy it. I have a lot of thoughts though, so if you are on the Oh My Patreon, stay tuned for my thoughts. Lunate, Buff. So like, peek behind the curtain of my anti-haul like videos is I listen to like a lot of stuff, more stuff than I actually end up talking about, because I will just cut stuff if I feel like I have nothing to say or I have nothing comedic to do with, like, I will cut stuff. And Lunate I got to, I was like, all right, I'm ready to cut this, but I'll give it a good old try. And sure enough, Superpower, because I liked it. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not necessarily like this amazing track, but this is Superpower, baby. They sing it better than I did right there. But I don't know. It does something to me, and I like it. The B-sides, once again, just take your compliment. I don't like many boy group songs. Oh my god, that's right. One of the B-sides was called Got the Riz. Ugh. God, I hate that. I just hate that. I hate that. Ew. But we're trying to be positive. Superpower. I like Superpower. Superpower, baby. I'm not gonna buy this. YooA, Borderline. Of course I bought it. I love YooA. Oh my girl. Oh my girl. Did you know Oh My Girl's my favorite group? Be the most insane thing if I didn't buy this. But yes, I bought it. I buy all Oh My Girl stuff. Surprise, Oh My Boba buys Oh My Girl stuff. I have a whole react to the comeback on my channel, so if, you know, feel free to check that out if you want to. But I do talk about it more in the anti-haul. The Boyz, Phantasy, Part 3, Love Letter. So this is the end, I guess, of their Reva Festival moment that they were doing. Cool. I don't really know how I feel about this whole full album that they did in 3 parts. I mean, I liked it when Red Velvet did it, but I felt like the Red Velvet one had like more of a plan. The Boyz one, it was like each part was something just completely different and not cohesive. Why would you make this like a full album? Unless I'm misunderstanding what this was. I didn't care for this. I think this is my least favorite of the parts. There's only like 3 songs. That's like what. Why is it so hard to say Red Velvet? That is what Red Velvet did. What Red Velvet? What Red Velvet? What? Bleh. I don't know. This part felt very like fan servicey, and that's just not my favorite stuff when it comes to K-pop. So even like on my favorite groups, I don't really care for the fan service songs. So just give me bops and bangers. Am I such a bad person for wanting the bops and bangers? As for buying this, I stopped buying the Boyz a while ago now. Oh my gosh. I remember on this channel, on the anti-haul, where the Boyz came up and I was like, oh my god, I didn't buy it. And I haven't bought the Boyz, I haven't bought the Boyz album since. God, really struggling with speaking this time around. But I'm honestly okay with no longer buying the Boyz stuff. I had my little The Boyz era. I've moved on. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. Bonus points if you know that song that I just sang. I also wonder if I was still collecting the Boyz, what would I do in this? Because this whole like 3-part album, that's such a freaking cash grab there, right? It's one album. They split it up into 3 things. How many versions each time? Granted, I know Red Velvet did this and I bought every single freaking version. And that's the other thing. Does part 3 have the full thing, or is it just the part 3? Because Red Velvet had it so it's the whole thing on just the 3rd part, and that's the money saving way to go. So if you are someone who was gonna buy the Boyz but don't want to, like, you know, just buy part 3, right? I don't know. I'm not buying this. Day 6, Fourever. Dude, the irony of this title coming from a group that has a name based off of the number of members in the group, who have obviously then lost members of the group. So, honestly, it feels more like a diss, if anything. But Day 6 is back as Like the group. No more subunit, whatever that subunit was called. I'm a bit underwhelmed. Unfortunately, I like Day 6. I used to collect Day 6. I don't know, I was excited for this because it's been a while since we've had like the full group like this. I don't know what it is, man. I just did not vibe with the sound that they went for on this album, which is very disappointing. Too many woes, you know? Bit of a bummer. I'm not gonna buy it. Even though I have bought Day 6 albums in the past, I stopped a long time ago. What was the last one I bought? Did I even buy the one with Zombie? I don't think I did. Or if I did, that was the last one I bought. That was a long time ago. Was that 2020? That's 4 years? Oh my god. Ugh. I'm too old for this now. Kim Namjoo. Bad. Now, this is music. Yes. For so long, I have wanted to talk about my love for 2013 era K-pop, but I haven't like made a video on it because I haven't figured out like how I want to express my love for that era of K-pop where it was all like sexy bangers. But this takes me back to that, and it's just so freaking good. Love it. I'm obsessed. Thank you, Kim Namjoo. Honestly, probably my favorite title to ever come from A-Pink. She's from A-Pink, by the way, if you didn't know that. Which makes it even more like an A-Pink girly giving us just like this banger. Ugh. Yes. Mirror, Mirror, also so good. Even the third song that I don't really listen to as much, also good. It's all good. The biggest weakness of this is it's a single. Give me more. Tell me how you feel that, baby. Don't know much so bad, say bad. Bravo, brava. Thank you, Kim Namjoo. No notes, but however, I will not be buying that. Single album. No. Because she's from A-Pink. I don't own any A-Pink anything, so it just makes no sense for me to buy this. But it's great. I will keep listening though. Milena, Foggy. All right, bringing us into some K-not pop, which means she's not K-pop, but she's still Korean. Now Milena, I don't know if I've talked about her. She is lovely. I love her. Her voice is so freaking good. This is so freaking good. It's just so smooth. Got a little like some jazziness, maybe some like cabaret. I don't know how to describe it. I just recommend checking it out. Very vibey. I just really enjoyed listening to it. I think I listened to it twice because I enjoyed it so much. As for buying it, no, it is just like a CD. Now, if a vinyl were to ever release of this, I can't say I wouldn't buy it. Purple Kiss, BXX. This is probably my favorite title from them, which is probably a very unpopular opinion. I've talked about Purple Kiss plenty of times on the channel. They are a girl group that I am not quite connected with. A lot of that is their concept does not really mesh with my interest, I guess. I wasn't really a big fan of the quirky, creepy, and I've enjoyed their non-quirky, creepy stuff, so I liked this. And once again, I feel like this kind of fits that vibe of the 2013 era K-pop. You know, Yuki herself just has a sound that is very reminiscent of that era in K-pop, so it's taking me back to that, and I like that. One thing though, well, okay, first off, we'll talk about maybe some like the things I don't care about the song. For one, I think the chorus could have been better. I was fine with it, but it's just going bad behavior, bad behavior, bad behavior. Like, it's a bit boring of a chorus. But the thing I do want to talk about is the other day I was at the gym because I'm working on my fitness. He's my witness. Ooh-wee. Showed my age there. I was at the gym and I decided to listen to Dua Lipa Future Nostalgia because I love that album. It's a great album. And as I was listening to it, one of the songs came on, and the way that song starts, I was so expecting Purple Kiss. What I'm trying to say is the songs are so similar. Like, keep with me for a second. That behavior, that behavior, that and you know I can change your life. No, shh. Quiet, YooA. Anyway, what this leads to is what I do every time I hear two songs that I think sound similar. I created an AI mashup of it. And here is the outcome of that. I know it's really bad behavior, bad behavior. Am I not crazy? It sounds kind of good. Anyway, all I'm saying is I can only think of Dua Lipa now. And unfortunately, Good in Bed is my least favorite song on Future Nostalgia. What was the point in any of that? Anyway, the rest of the mini. I did not add any of the other songs. I don't necessarily think it was a bad mini. I feel like with every song on this mini, there is just something off or missing with each track that like doesn't get me to like, you know? Like, I don't think they're necessarily bad. They're not skips, but they're not ads. As in like adding to my playlist, not like commercial. I will not be buying this. I've never bought Purple Kiss anything, so we're not surprised. Young Posse XXL EP. This group is so fascinating. Like, they are full on camp, and I respect that. I enjoy that. I like the fun of this group. XXL might be a guilty pleasure. I don't know. I kind of like it. XXL, XXL. It's kind of catchy. I don't know. I like it. But this group, man, I just think they're really fun. And I look forward to the stuff they're going to put out in the future. Like, I feel like they're keeping me on my toes a bit. I like that. I like that from a group. Especially when you remember the company they're from, which I believe is DP, which I believe is the same company that gave us April. I will not buy this. I know at their debut, I talked about wanting to buy their debut album, partially because it came with a scrunchie. I never did that, and I'm pretty okay with that decision. So I will also not buy this. ILLIT, Super Real Me. God, I wasn't gonna buy this. I really was not gonna buy this. I was like, no more new groups. No. Then there were signed copies, and we'll talk about it in the Patreon, okay? NCT Dream, Dreamscape, my boys. Oh, my boys. Oh, of course I bought it. I didn't buy every version though, and by I didn't buy every version, I mean I only bought Jaemin's mini. That's progress, okay? That's big for me. But yeah, we'll talk about it on the Patreon. Ampers&one, One-Hearted. Am I saying that right? Is it Ampers&one, not Ampers&one? If you've watched this video, and if you've watched other of my videos, you probably are going to go, I bet she hates this. And you'd be wrong, actually. You'd be wrong. I didn't hate this. I wouldn't say I loved it, but I liked it more than I thought I would. Which is weird, because it is kind of a bit of loud. It is a little loud, but I was okay with the loud. I was okay with it. The B-sides, but the title, I'm okay with that. As for buying this, no. It's also a single, which like, ew, we don't like singles. No. Rescene. A new girl group. A new girl group. I have talked about them on the Oh My Patreon because they had a pre-release with, oh, what's it called? YooA. Love them. Love this group. Wow, I am obsessed with YooA, and I cannot believe there's like no talk. Why are we staying silent? Why are people sleeping on this? This debut is fantastic. Both the pre-release and this is what is it called? It's seriously so good though. I do prefer YooA, but both are fantastic. Where's the chatter? Well, everyone, speak up. Let's talk about this group, man. You know what? I will be the voice. We are going to listen to samples of both songs. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. An amazing girl group song. Also really good. We're gonna listen to that right now as well. They're so freaking good. It's so good. I really hope they put out more music. Okay, let's talk about buying it. I mean, as you can tell, because I've talked about it for so long, I clearly did not buy it. But boy, did I think about it. Boy, do I still think about it. Maybe I will go back and buy it used. Only if the comeback is amazing. Because I am not exactly in the market to like collect new groups, especially new groups. Like, I have had my heart destroyed many times by new groups just disappearing, vanishing prematurely. And who knows with this group? You never know. They could be the next big thing. I don't know. And I could just say I was here day one. If it wasn't a single album, I would probably be more inclined to buy it. But it is only 2 songs. And there's 2 versions. Ew. So, I will wait and see. Because who knows what is to come of this group. For all we know, they might never put out a song again. Which would be so devastating. I'd be so sad. Spread the word. Tell your mother. Tell your father. If you have a mother and a father. Tell your dog if you have a dog. Tell your professor. Or your teacher if you're a high schooler. Ew. Ew. Why are you watching me? I'm like 30 years old. I'm like twice your age if you're in high school. Ew. I'm not actually twice your age. That would make me like in my 30s. Ew. That's old. I've lost track of what I'm saying, but I'm not buying this right now. But please, everyone, spread the word. Rescene is amazing. Super Junior D&E 606. Oh, my favorite old men. Unis. Unis. A new girl group. And it is the girl group from Universe Ticket. Okay, elephant in the room. For the people who are on the Oh My Patreon, yes, I was doing a watch along for this show. I think I made it to episode 3 and then proceeded to never do it again. And then I was like, oh, let me know if you want to do it. And I was like, okay, I'll keep doing it. And then I never got back to do it. So I never finished the show. I still could, because even though the group has debuted, I don't know who's in this lineup because I don't remember anyone from the show. I don't know if I'm going to continue watching that show or not. We'll see. We'll see. I've been busy. But this debut, a bit lackluster. I feel like the title track does not make a very good title track. It's not very memorable. It just feels like a B-side. So it was a bit disappointing. Especially because, like, with these survival groups, I feel like you have to have, like, a killer debut. Or, like, you're just not gonna make it. So, I think I did like some of the B-sides, though. So, it wasn't... Okay. So, I will not be buying this. Candy Shop. Hashtag. Cool. New girl group! Once again, a lot of new girl groups. This one from Brave Brothers, right? Brave Sound, with the Brave Brothers. Yeah, Brave Girls is company before they left, right? Because now they're BB Girls. Also disappointed in this debut. Oh, come on, man. There are a lot of girl groups that debuted this month. Wow. Wait a minute. I feel like with this one, the title, a bit lackluster. Not iconic enough. But I definitely preferred the B-sides on this. In general, with the group, they sound vocally pretty similar to Brave Girls. And I'm not a huge fan of Brave Girls' vocals. So, overall, I was not a huge fan of this debut. Unfortunate. So I will not be buying this. TAN, W Series, 3TAN, World Version. Okay, is it TAN or TAN? I don't know. I assume it's TAN. I just call them TAN. I know it's Together All Nations. Also, weird album name. Oh, many questions. First question. Is this group good? Hold on. I feel like I complimented their last release. Maybe complimented the one before then. And then this one, I actually want to revisit their old stuff now. Because I think they might actually be really good. Great, even. I don't know. Which I know there's someone watching this be like, yeah, duh, of course they're great. We've been known. We known they're great. But you know what? Let me have this. I'm catching up. Like, I'm coming to my own conclusion here because, you know, I really like Hypertonic. I really do. I also liked the first track, whatever it was called. Adrenaline. Unfortunately, The album takes quite a change in direction after those 2 tracks. I don't know why albums do this. I mean, I know why they do it. It's because they're not really thought out. But this is a full album. The first 2 tracks, bangers. Like, they mesh together so well. And then we just lose the plot. We just go in this completely different direction. I don't care for pretty much any of it. And then the last track, we're back on a banger. And I'm like, oh, we're back. Let's just only do bangers. Does that sound fair? It's just so freaking good. Seriously, I cannot recommend enough. Adrenaline, Hypertonic, and Area. Those are the 3 songs. Highly, highly, highly recommend from this. As someone who, like, is with boy groups, freaking bop bangers. Wow. It has made me want to revisit their discography. Because I know I've liked some of their other songs, and maybe it's not just a like, maybe it's a love. I don't know. I really love Hypertonic. Hypertonic. Oh, it's so freaking good. I'm not gonna buy it though. That'd be crazy. That's absurd. Me buying a new boy group album? Ew, no. I would never. Have I actually ever? No, I have. I have bought a new. Never again. Never again. Granted, every Nugu boy group album I've bought is now worth like $100. J-Hope. Hope on the Street, Volume 1. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know what this is. What is this? Multiple volumes, I guess. But J-Hope dropped music. He's enlisted. What are these? What's the lore? What is this? I honestly just don't know. I haven't been following BTS, but I know they have been dropping music, even though they are in the army. But this is Volume 1, so I assume we're getting a Volume 2 at some point. Is that gonna be soon? Is this just like a whenever kind of thing? What is this? I know there's like past songs or something on here as well. Like, it's not all new. I don't know. Am I wrong? I actually don't know. But I mean, I liked it. I liked the Jungkook song because I like Jungkook. I actually liked a lot of this. The Yoonjin song, also great. I will say it. This is his best work. I was surprised because I didn't know what to expect from this. It's not that I haven't liked J-Hope's stuff in the past. I have his freaking vinyl. Good. Not gonna buy it though. No. I have to put my foot down a bit on the BTS stuff. I don't really collect BTS anymore. I just pick and choose what I buy. Really just like the J-Hope vinyl and that Jungkook photo book. I didn't even buy Jungkook's album though. As a very big Jungkook fan, I can't even say I'm a very big Jungkook fan. Like, relatively, I'm not a very big Jungkook fan. But to me, I love him still. But I did not buy his stuff. I'm not gonna buy this. But cool. I'm actually excited for more of this. This was good stuff. Liked it. Oh, is that the last thing? So that was the last album, but we have extras. Starting with Sserafim's On Off 22 to 23 Photobook. So Hybe always does these memories things for their groups. TXT has them, BTS has them, and Hyben has them, New Jeans has one. I assume this is Sserafim's. I have decided I'm not going to buy this. A year ago, I probably would have just bought it, not even thinking twice about it, but I am being financially, like, you know, I'm trying to be like smart with my money. No pun intended. Yeah, I just don't think I should buy this. It does kind of help that I didn't buy their most recent album, so I don't have this like connection of buying every Sserafim thing. I'm distancing myself from that with this group. I still love this group. Don't get me wrong. If they come to DC in a concert, I will 100% go, trying to get the best tickets I possibly can. But I am really trying to not spend money, and I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job at it. So I'm not going to buy this photo book as much as I would like it. Oh, speaking of Sserafim, we also have the Sserafim Overwatch dolls. If you didn't know, Perfect Night was a collab with Overwatch 2, so now there's these dolls that I don't think come out till like August, but I'm a sucker for a plushie. And an Unche plushie, like, oh my gosh. Do I want it? Yes. Will I buy it? Maybe. It's a no right now. I just really love Unche. She is one of my favorite idols. I think she is adorable. So, like, it makes me kind of want this, like, cute little plushie. But they're kind of expensive. I don't even play Overwatch. If this was like a League of Legends collab with them, I would have 100% bought it. It's a no. I'm not going to buy it right now. we'll see. I have time. SHINee. SHINee World 6. Perfect Illumination Insole DVD. SHINee has a concert DVD of their most recent concert, which was SHINee World 6. If you didn't get that. I do own some SHINee concert DVDs. I own 2 of them. I don't think I'd ever buy another one. I have SHINee concert DVDs with OT5. I just prefer having that. I can't think of there being like new tracks that could be in this concert that I would like be like must-haves. Like I don't know. I'm content with the SHINee concert DVDs that I have. I don't need any more SHINee concert DVDs. But with that, we're done. That was the month of March. As I predicted, way better than February. I had no doubts. But what I'm really excited to talk about is freaking April. The month, not the group. I love April, but they don't really exist anymore. But the month of April, it like pains me that I can't talk about stuff yet. I have so much to say. So hopefully I still have this passion, these emotions when I get to the answer hall next month to talk about the current month we're in. But would love to hear your thoughts on the month of March. Did you like it? A lot of girl group debuts. Curious if you have any faves of the girl group debuts. But alas, I have got to go. Have a lovely time of day wherever, whenever you are. It is currently 11:08 p.m. It's not even midnight yet. Oh my god, look at me go. Don't expose the magic.